and think about an artist or someone that you've heard speak that truly inspires you. Can someone tell me who popped into their mind? Anyone?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Why?
Because he was bold and confident and, I guess, for lack of a better word, masculine.
Okay.
Who was that?
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Oh, Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt. Anyone else? Okay, let's go with Teddy. The one thing about Teddy Roosevelt is that after he gave a speech, he left you with a message. You knew why he was there. He either asked you to do something, made a call to action, or he gave you something important, some important information that he only knew, but he needed to share with you. When you are writing your speech, there are several questions that you need to ask yourself before you put pen to paper. What's your message? Why is it important? Who's going to hear it? And what do you want them to do with that information? What's your message? Each one of you has a story to tell. Each one of you has a unique experience, just like your fingerprint, that needs to be told. And that's what your job is whenever you speak to kids, to teachers, to community members, or anyone that asks you, tell me what it's like to be a freedom writer. What's your experience? What are you going to say? That's easy. Annie talked about taking your notes and creating an outline. The beautiful part about this, you can think of it almost as a table topic because you already know the answer. The only thing that you have to decide is what you're going to share with them, how you're going to impact them, how you're going to change their mind, their opinion. The second thing, how are you going to say it? Have you ever been to a meeting? I know I've been to several meetings where the person gets up, they either stand behind the lectern or they may be out in front like myself, and they start using all these acronyms, all these technical terms. And I'm so busy trying to write those out and figure out what they mean that I totally miss the message. That's not a good way to connect with your audience. You got to speak to them one-on-one. And it doesn't matter whether it's 10 people or 10,000 people. When Teddy Roosevelt speaks, when Oprah speaks, when Maya Angelou speaks, it's as if they are speaking directly to you. Like everybody else has disappeared. Oh, that message was for me. That's my message. Thank you very much. And that's good because they're connecting with you. So that you know that that message didn't only just reach your ears, it reached your heart. It reached your soul. It made you want to do something with it. Our third thing. How? I kind of. But did I just have a brain fart?
No.
Yes, I did.
The third thing.
What do you want them to do?
What do you want them to know? Thank you, I did have a brain fart. What do you want them to know? Now, in that instance, you've got to decide, what do you want them to do with that information? Is it a call to action? Is it something that you're going to educate them about? Is it because you want to change their opinion about something? A lot of people that you may come in contact with may not know anything about the Freedom Riders, may not know anything about your neighborhood or how you grew up. So it's your job to educate them. In fact, it's going to be always your job to educate them. But that added bonus is to say, okay, if I'm here and I'm raising money, then I need to make them understand why it's important. I need to let them know that just because a person grows up maybe with not everything that most kids have, that they can still make something of their life. They can still move forward. They can still make a difference. Think about all the kids that have come up behind you. Think about all the struggles that kids go through today. A lot of times, people feel like they're insignificant, that no one is going through my situation, that no one knows my pain. The thing is that you have a story to tell. Something that's going to say, you know what, you're not alone. And more importantly, you matter. And even more importantly, this, like I like to think of it, is only a snapshot in time. How you react, how you respond is what's going to move you forward. These are some of the messages that you can leave with our youth. When you talk to our teachers and talk about how you look and connect with a child resonates because you may be the only positive adult influence in their life. How do you respond to that? How do you connect with that child? These are the people that we have coming up behind us. We want them also to be freedom riders, people that know that they have a voice. All these things are important. But the most important thing that I can leave you with is this. Everything that you say, everything that you do, when you stand here in that role, has the opportunity to make an imprint on someone else's life. You're able to touch a soul. You're able to change someone who wanted to commit suicide that day when they woke up. But after hearing your speech and being in your presence, they decided, I think I need to give myself another opportunity to live. It's powerful, people. And we have to understand it, we have to take it. So when you're writing that speech, all those things are going to be going around in your mind. But the most important thing I can leave you is with this. Your voice, your words are your legacy. Share them with the world. They need to know. PWToastmasters.